Hi, I'm Chris Enu.
Dave Greenwood.
Professor João Porto de Albuquerque.
Parvez Islam.
Dr. Celine Tan.
Joël Cardinal.
I'm Stephanie Panikeli-Bataya.
Caroline Kazemko, Associate Professor in Politics and International Studies.
Chief Executive of WMG's High Value Manufacturing Catapult.
I'm the university's Provost and Deputy Vice Chancellor.
I work from the Estates Office, and my role is to engage across the university on all topics for energy and sustainability.
I'm the Head of School for Cross-Faculty Studies at the University of Warwick.
Reader-in-Law at Warwick Law School.
I'm the Director of the Institute for Global Sustainable Development.
I'm the Director of Transport and Future Mobility at the University of Warwick.
There is a consensus that we need to change. We need to get to a more sustainable way of living.
The big challenge is how we get there.
If you're going to solve a problem as complex as climate change, you're going to need new scientific understandings, new business models, new ways of behaving and understanding culture and psychology.
Net zero is a clear end point. The challenge is finding the way to get there, and that way to sustainable is a journey of many steps.
Warwick's commitment to sustainability, it's not about including it as a topic, but really as living this in the different structure, in operations, in research, in education.
We try to lead by example, both from a research point of view and from a teaching point of view. 2015 was the date that the Global Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, were signed, were approved. And in 2016, just 1 year later, we were already starting this new degree.
If you are an organization that has been 50 years and wants to be here another 50 years, you can't be too short term. So I think it's good. Warwick has the willingness to invest. We do things that can last.
We are looking to the future, to a long-term future, and that's 2030 and it's 2050. And we've got to focus on how we have impact.
Our role here is about generating knowledge and making sure that that knowledge makes its way into a community where it makes a big difference.
We have to lead by example by really embedding sustainability in all what we do. And that means in the day-to-day life in the campus and making the campus really sustainable.
We can share our knowledge with industry partners and we can work with them to establish how best to make an impact through the innovations that have come out of our research.
It puts us in a unique kind of position to be pioneering and provide learnings to other urban centres, show them how sustainable transport can become a part of their future.
We've got a huge amount of work going on here about how you decarbonise transport, how you decarbonise energy, how you decarbonise industry, and that's a mainstay of our research. But it's not enough. We also need to think about net zero in terms of economic sustainability.
I think it's very easy to think of the economy and the environment as being in conflict, but the reality is that we need both.
So main challenge for researchers and for people who are trying to formulate solutions to the climate crisis is actually to look at how we can design these things equitably to be able to make that transition without having to sacrifice poverty reduction and economic growth and their own sustainability.
The youth is really passionate about sustainable development, but we need to give the students the skills to be able to approach those challenges the right way.
The degree of engagement amongst the student demographic with climate change is all about solutions and all about understanding how we reach those targets.
We know we have to change, but we know we have people to embrace that change.
I think the thing that really excites me is the opportunity to see the linkages between the technical solutions that come from the lab-based researchers through to the behavioural scientists who look at how we can drive that into practice.
The only way to move forward is by learning and doing, making the odd mistake, but being aware of that and then figuring out how to solve those mistakes. And universities give you the kind of environment where you can do that kind of thing.